Honestly, guys, the amount of times we have talked about how awful Roblox's security is recently and how many times different people all over the Roblox community have been hacked literally just within the last week or so, it's absolutely insane. What is going on? I have no idea what's currently happening. You know, when you open Twitter for the first time on that day and the first thing you see at the very top of your timeline is, with 2 games being hacked this early morning, some say Roblox's security is an urgent matter. What are your thoughts on this? What am I supposed to think? Like, that sounds so serious, and when you realise that the 2 games that did get hacked are 2 of the biggest games on the platform, it's very serious, it's very severe, and this is a problem. Hello, what's up? Please leave a like on this video and subscribe if you are kinda scared at the current state of Roblox's security, because, like I said, this is getting serious. Before we get into, like, what happened with the games that did get hacked, I want to touch on this very, very lightly, but apparently one feature that Roblox is currently working on at the moment is 2-factor authentication with an authenticator app, which is like basically what most things out there use right now anyway. Like, I'm pretty sure one example would be Discord uses an authenticator app, and basically it would make Roblox accounts more secure by adding a time-based one-time password option as part of 2-factor authentication, because right now what 2-factor authentication is with Roblox is you add your email, enable 2-factor authentication, and then every time you try to log into your Roblox account, it sends a code to your email, but I'm pretty sure that code it doesn't expire ever. So an actual authenticator app with a time-based one-time password is that's just a massive improvement compared to what Roblox currently has right now, because Roblox security, as made quite evident as of recently, it's not good. It's not okay. But basically, the 2 games that got hacked either last night or early this morning were Royale High and apparently also World Zero. So supposedly, the way that Royale High got hacked was the creator themselves, like the actual account of the creator and owner of Royale High, got completely hacked. Royale High developer has gotten beamed. Beamed means all of their limiteds have been stolen, and apparently also the person who beamed them went on a 50 million Robux shopping spree, and that was made evident by this video right here. I don't know which Discord server this is, but it seems to show when like high valued items in the Roblox catalog get sold, and literally this person just kept scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and these hats literally worth millions of Robux, adding up to apparently 50 million Robux, just all got sold all at the same time within the space of like 10 minutes or so. It took around like 30 minutes for Roblox moderation to figure out what was happening with this account, because when one of the biggest Roblox developers on the entire platform suddenly changes their entire game and starts spending tens of millions of Robux, I think that's kind of cause for concern, and Roblox does figure out what's going on, but they were pretty fast with this. I mean, 30 minutes is all it took, and they had already terminated the hacker's account and deleted the game that Royale High started directing people to, because with Royale High being hacked, basically the hacker made it so that when literally anybody joined the Royale High game, they got automatically redirected to a different game called Among Us Tycoon, and I don't know what the contents of that game were or if it was safe or not. But yeah, basically, whilst the game was hacked and whilst the account of the creator was hacked, Royale High basically didn't exist. Like, if you pressed play on that game, you didn't load into Royale High, but like before you could even load into whatever the game was, it automatically teleported you to the Among Us Tycoon game. So just a few hours later, we got kind of like a summary of what had been going on, because this did get resolved pretty quickly thanks to Roblox moderation figuring out what was going on pretty early on. But basically, Robux had been spent. Obviously 50 million Robux did get spent on all of those limiteds that we saw earlier in this video. The account of the Royale High creator did appear to be online, which obviously was the hacker in the account, and they had to be in the account to change the game to redirect everyone to Among Us Tycoon. But in the end, Royale High was able to be restored, and I'm pretty sure as of right now, and especially when this video gets uploaded, the game is completely safe to join once again. I don't know if it was necessarily unsafe before. I'm pretty sure all it did was if you entered the game, it just teleported you to the Among Us Tycoon. I don't think it was malicious in any way, but if you play Royale High and if you were worried about what happened with Royale High, it's completely fine now. It's completely safe to join. The game is fully back. The account of the creator though, apparently the owner of this account, they are currently on vacation, which means that being away from home, they can't properly deal with this in the way that they would probably like to. So it's kind of like half restored. So obviously the hacker is no longer in the account. They got kicked out of the account, but it is right now locked, which is what happens when Roblox realizes that an account is hacked and compromised, that they lock the account until the owner can prove that they can unlock it. But yeah, that was basically all that happened with Royale High. Now, World Zero, I'm pretty sure that wasn't as severe. Like, I don't quote me on this because I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think anything happened to that game that was as severe or lasted as long as what happened with Royale High, but they eventually confirmed in the end that one of the developers of World Zero ended up getting hacked, and then that allowed the hacker in the account to make changes to the game, but they ended up reverting those changes very, very quickly because obviously these people, they aren't on vacation, they aren't away from home, so they were able to deal with it in the manner that they would have liked to do so. But yeah, I guess long story short, developers of World Zero and Royale High both got hacked just this morning, and I have absolutely no idea if it was the same hacker. I don't know if there was two hackers, but whoever was in these accounts, they ended up making big changes to the games, and with them being very, very big games on the platform, the news of that spread very, very quickly. But at the end of the day, right now, everything as of right now seems to be back to normal. All the accounts are back, the hackers are no longer in the accounts. I'm pretty sure both the games got reverted, the changes were undone, and I believe the developers ended up getting their accounts back. And so yeah, in that area, all is well. The games are fine, the developers are fine, their accounts are fine, that's all well and fine, but the fact that this happened in the first place, that's not fine, and that is what people have a big problem with here. And like I said at the very beginning of this video, with two games being hacked early this morning, some say Roblox's security is an urgent matter. What are your thoughts on this? My thoughts on this is there is no other way to say it. This is a big problem. This is a serious problem. This is a severe problem. These are two very, very big games and very big developers on the platform. And unfortunately, these aren't the first situations where big people within the Roblox community are getting hacked recently. Like, this keeps happening more and more to different YouTubers, to different developers, and I don't know what more people can say other than something needs to change, and very quickly. But as always, please give me your thoughts on this. There is nothing more we can say, I guess. Like, it's just Roblox security isn't looking too good right now, and something does need to be improved, something needs to be fixed. It's a very flawed area. Like, I doubt anyone is going to say that this happening was a good thing, but I still like to give everyone, you know, a chance to voice their opinions. So, one more time, please make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe, because I will always appreciate the love and support that you guys give me, and you know what? It helps me out a lot. But what do you guys think of Royale High getting hacked just this morning, and the hacker changing the game to make it redirect people to Among Us Tycoon? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.